Hey there, fellow history enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into some things you might not know about Adolf Hitler. Prepare to be amazed and maybe even a little shocked. Let's jump right in. Number 1, Hitler was a vegetarian. Yep, the guy who wanted to conquer the world had a soft spot for veggies. Some accounts of his dietary habits prior to the Second World War indicates that he consumed meat as late as 1937. In 1938, Hitler's doctors put him on a meat-free diet and his public image as a vegetarian was fostered, and from 1942, he self-identified as a vegetarian. Number 2, Hitler was an aspiring artist. But his application to art school got rejected twice. Talk about a missed opportunity. He produced hundreds of paintings, but when he tried to sell his paintings and postcards to earn a living during his Vienna years, he had little commercial success. A number of his paintings were recovered after the Second World War and were being sold at auctions for tens of thousands of dollars. Others were seized by the United States Army and are still held by its government. Maybe if he had painted pretty landscapes instead of plotting world domination, things would have turned out differently. Number 3, Hitler was terrified of cats. Yes, you heard me right. The ruthless dictator was scared of those fluffy little felines. Maybe he thought they were secretly plotting a coup. Number 4, believe it or not, Hitler was a big fan of Disney movies. See those drawings? Pretty good, right? The guy who drew them was none other than Hitler himself. Hitler was a huge fan of Disney, especially Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. He hated Mickey Mouse though, calling him a tap-dancing idiot and forbade any theater from showing Mickey Mouse shorts. While the movies from Disney were banned in Germany thanks to growing anti-Americanism, Hitler reportedly had a secret theater with many Disney movies to watch at his own leisure. Hitler was furious that his own animators could not replicate the success of Snow White. It's not like the world wanted to see cartoons drawn by Nazis, right? I can just picture him singing along to "Whistle While You Work" while drafting his evil plans. Who knew Snow White could inspire world domination? Number 5, Hitler had a fear of dentists. Oh, why the man that slaughtered millions was afraid of going to the dentist. The murderous Nazi leader was so scared he once ordered that simple root canal work be done over 8 days because he couldn't stand the pain. As a result of his phobia, the Führer had terribly bad breath, abscesses, and gum disease. The revelations come in a new book about Hitler's dentist, Johannes Blaschke. Author Manevs de Premhenen charts the work of Blaschke in Dentist of the Devil. He said Hitler dreaded getting into the dentist's chair. The incident about the root canal highlights this phobia. Now, I get it. No one likes the sound of a drill. But fearing dentists more than invading countries? That's a whole new level. Number 6, Hitler loved slapstick comedy films. Just imagine him watching Charlie Chaplin's antics, trying to suppress a laugh while planning his next conquest. Maybe he thought he was the ultimate slapstick villain? Number 7, Hitler had a German shepherd named Blondie. Hitler was very fond of Blondie, keeping her by his side and allowing her to sleep in his bed whilst in the bunker. According to Hitler's secretary Trold Jung, this affection was not shared by his companion Eva Braun. Blondie played a role in Nazi propaganda by portraying Hitler as an amoral lover. Dogs like Blondie became fashionable during the Nazi era. On 29 April 1945, one day before his death, Hitler expressed doubts about the cyanide capsule he had received. To verify the capsule's potency, Hitler ordered Dr. Werner Hosser to test one on Blondie, who died as a result. Number 8, Hitler was a fan of opera. Yep, the guy who wanted to create a master race also appreciated the fine art of singing. He loved and spoke highly of Wagner's operas, in which he felt an identification with the story lines, the music, and the composer himself. Hitler also had close personal ties to the family of Wagner. I wonder if he ever tried to hit those high notes himself. Number 9, Hitler was a terrible driver. While he was in politics, his opponent parties publicized the point that he could not even drive. So, his close friend Adolf Müller, the publisher, tried to teach him driving. He had forced Hitler to get into the car with him and take the driving lesson in an impromptu manner. The driving lesson consisted of one drive from one city to another in which Hitler may not have been in the driving seat at all. After that, Hitler claimed that Müller had taught him driving. But nobody seems to have seen him actually driving. He had no driving license. And there you have it, folks. Mind-blowing and quirky facts about Adolf Hitler. Remember, history is full of surprises, even when it comes to the most infamous figures. Stay curious, stay informed, and I'll catch you in the next video.